Hi beautiful soul, this video is for you if you have been experiencing some kind of delays. You can become the person who breathes life into anything that you touch, and it starts with a conscious decision to let go of anything that doesn't bring you in that direction and to start embracing more of the things that bring you in the direction that you want. When it comes to your dreams and your desire, do you find yourself believing in yourself deeply, or do you find yourself in negative mindset with doubting yourself, lacking confidence if you will be able to attain your goals, your objectives, to call in your desires? You see, for me especially, I am so fascinated by that topic of being paid to be you. Right? Of doing something that you really love and to bring your love into anything that you do. Because that is the ultimate expression of your genius. And I love this definition of genius being listening to the message of your soul and then following it, acting on it, taking the inspired action that divine whisper is being whispering to you. So to be able to breathe life into anything that you touch is actually a call to turn out of that negative mindset, the self-doubt, the limiting beliefs, the scarcity mentality, and to turn into finding new inspiration. And when you find that inspiration, you actually go ahead and take action. It doesn't matter if it's messy action, just continuously let go of those thoughts that are not encouraging for you and replace them with new empowering thoughts. One simple thing can be like, I let go of the negative energy and let go of the blockages, and I start to believe that it is going to be easy for me to learn anything that I want in the area that you want to manifest, that you want to have as a dream, as a goal, right? For example, if it's about creating more wealth in your life, then having the belief that you will be able to have the capacity to learn any skill that you will need on that journey so easily, that you will have the luxury to just be yourself on that journey, not trying to be someone that you are not try to perform, not try to be judged, to be evaluated on your skills, but really on your beingness, on your energy, on who you are being, on the confidence that you have, on the courage that you have to be fully yourself. Are they correlated? But yes, because the confidence that you have will inspire other people to take aligned actions in their life as well. So it's like when you follow your dream, you actually become a healer for other people. You inspire and support them because you are following your dreams. I love the fact that we can choose ourselves over and over again. That is the most beautiful act of self-love. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. And again, it's not about thinking that the world is only one side, because life will bring us both sides, to support the challenges. But it's about embracing those and taking your sovereignty to say, I don't want this, so I will make a new choice, choosing what is really good for me, right? Letting go of the thing that no longer serves you. It's about letting that old reality to push you a new one, not knowing that it will be successful. But here's the secret. When you follow your intuition, there is a power greater than us that is guiding you on that journey. So that is your faith. That is your persistence. That is what keeps you going. Because that power knows why they push you on that path, right? Of following the unconventional path. When you are unconventional in your guidance, in what you receive as guidance, well, your life cannot look like a conventional life. So this is what helped me to say, okay, I will leave this job, the 9-to-5 job, and go toward my real dream. Well, it was not that easy, right? I'm the kind of person that you need to push out of something Instead of being like, okay, I decide that I will disrupt everything, I prefer the smoother middle way where I let things come to me. And this is where my intuition is so important, to follow those signs. But how can you follow your intuition then? Is by reducing the outside noise. It's funny, but the more you spend time with yourself, the more you learn to trust that intuition. Because when you are busy with all the responsibilities of life, I admit it is difficult to listen to your inner voice. But if in the responsibilities of life you carve out time to be able to listen to yourself, to stay with yourself, with your journal, for example, to say, what do I really want? And to write those things down until you have like, aha, I understand what I want. I see the pattern that has been emerging in my life. I was so surprised to see how the courses that I've created so far, for example, are so perfectly aligned together. But they didn't all come at once, right? It was first like, reinvent yourself. And for reinventing yourself, it's about having that new identity, the person that you actually want to be. And it's also about loving yourself exactly the way you are, as if you have nothing to change at all. I know it seems like a contradiction, but the best thing in life often seems like contradicting, but they are not. It's an integration of two forces that seems contradictory, but they are not contradictory. So it's the master dance between those two aspects, loving yourself, being yourself authentically, unapologetically, and still reinventing yourself to become the version of yourself who already have your dream, to become that version of yourself from which confidence just naturally is exuded. This was how a new you was created. And then I was like, okay, I am on this journey of creating my business. I might create a course about that too. And in Feminine Rebirth, which is about creating the foundations of your dream business, I set the foundations for the business. And it started for me with creating your first course. That was a new you, right? And this is how, with time, you can see, oh, I see why the things have to happen like that. When you look forward, you cannot see how everything aligns. But when you look backwards, you see exactly how everything aligns. For me especially, it's about simplifying things. It's about making life easy. How can I be even more of myself? That was the first question to ask. And then second, how can I simplify things? How can I relax more? How can I be more in flow and ease? Because you see, those questions, when you find answers to those questions, it's like the blueprint on how you will be able to create that desire that is deep into your heart, into your soul, right? And your answer might differ from someone else, because when you ask, how can I be more of myself? You are unique on this planet, right? So the yourself that you are being, your authentic self, cannot look like another person's self, right? So it's about going deep. The more deep you go, the more abundance you unlock in your life, the more flow and ease you unlock in your life as well. The more you are connected and trusting your heart and soul. So this has been my experience. So when it comes to materializing your desires, one aspect can be your family, your community, and the material world like wealth and money, right? Those are things that can be stressful when they are not going smoothly in your life, especially the wealth. So many women have problems, so to speak, because they cannot have that financial freedom, right? Imagine people staying in bad relationships just for the financial means, or you cannot relax into your body and follow your flow because you are in survival mode, because you think, I don't have enough financial means to be able to flow, so I have to work and I have to work hard. I know this is a reality, and I'm not saying that everybody can just think positive thoughts and start living and getting paid just to exist, right? What I'm saying is that it can be intentional, that you start creating that life now, that you start creating an exit from that situation that is not pleasing for you. For me especially, I've been blessed and privileged to not have that kind of financial stress, but mentally elevate the vibration, what God has done for others, He now does for me, and so much more. I am the vision, God is the power. Together we are a powerful, powerful team. When you set an alarm, a daily alarm, on times like it is 16:16 right now, and I just take this time so that I can really elevate my vibration. I will be honest, it's not always the case. Sometimes it's just and I'm like, oh, stop it. So it's okay to have those moments, but it is a reminder. Elevate your vibration. Remember that you are a powerful team together with God or the universe or the infinite intelligence, right? So that reminder helps me to say, okay, go back to your gratitude, go back to what is really important. So we were talking about the finances. It is a moment in my life where I am still in the in-between phase. Like, I want to get paid to be me, but I am working on acquiring the skills and the experience and understanding what it actually means. Yes, I see other people doing some things and getting paid for being themselves, so to speak. But at my level right now, it seems like everything is stuck. But when you ask yourself what is actually different, you see that actually things are not stuck. There is movement, but it's not at the speed that you will want to have it. So getting paid to be you is like you are a self-made person. And if, like me, you have your family to take care of, you have your community to take care of, then it is not just about you and yourself and being devoted to you, right? It's also about taking care of other people. But remember that the more you take care of yourself, the more you love yourself, this is how you will understand how to love other people as well for who they really are. Okay, I will pause because my battery is almost empty. And then I will do something to drink, like a protein shake. Like, I will add protein, collagen, and some almond milk and some cocoa powder. And then I'll change the battery. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Until next time, stay very inspired. I love you so much. Happy New Year. Bye.